of my sleepy bears? My name's Chronically Blue. Welcome back to more Ratchet and Clank Ogle Bolts. Last episode, we went through and we handled the deplanetizer, which miraculously is no longer on our galactic map. Isn't that unique? But we are going to go over to Calibo 3, which is the Gadgetron headquarters, because that's where we need to go to get a special thing in order to help us be inconspicuous, inconceivable, impossible, other words that, as you can see, we have quite a bit of grind rails here, and there is one that actually does lead to a gold bolt. Isn't that fun? That's right, we need the Gadgetron Hollow guys in order to sneak into the deplanetizer.
It appears the Blarg have invaded this sector. They must be after the Gadgetron stuff.
Probably. And here is... oh, sweet goodness. I hate this weapon so much. It's the Sheepinator. It doesn't do any damage. It just turns enemies into sheep. And that's it. It's the worst weapon. I hate it. Legitimately. Absolute waste of time. Why? I wish I had a funny joke for it, but no, it's just horrible. I hate it. I hate the Sheepinator. It's so annoying. Why? You know what I mean? Okay, let me see here. Well, we can at least increase now. There we go. We're going to increase the ammo as well as the critical hit damage for the Plasma Striker, because I don't think we have that fully upgraded yet. We do not, right? Almost there. Nope. Crash. I mean, son of a waffle. Ugh. All these PlayStation games and me hitting buttons and such got me discombobulated. Okay. Try this again. Yes, we do not have the Plasma Striker fully leveled up. Now, what we can do actually, which is something I haven't shown off yet, we can actually go ahead and place the items that are already at level 5 off of the screen so that way we don't have to worry about them. So we don't accidentally select them. It is very helpful once you get later on, because if you're just going through and you don't know where everything is, then that definitely helps. I guess we have that. I guess we have the... Yep, all good. So as you can see, we have all of these as the under level 5ers. Now if we hold triangle and check, we have level 5, level 5, level 5, level 5. So, now we know whatever we select on here is going to be under level 5, and that'll be perfect for us. Gonna go and select the Warmonger. Ah! Also, this is the first and only level, I believe, to have escalators! Or, if you go to Universal, People Movers. Depending on how you like to go off of it. Me, I like to use escalators. I know escalators typically make you move up, so it's not a tractor beam. What is it? You know, the thing. Oh, sweet goodness. Am I gonna forget the word? I forgot the word. Oh, well. It's conveyor belt. That's what it is. It's a human conveyor belt. I knew I'd get it eventually. Oh, so surprisingly, we already have the combustor almost all the way up to level 5, actually. And, if you did not know, you can use the combustor in order to press these green buttons. It doesn't do anything, but it's something. You know?
Let's see if we can get him moving.
Now, thankfully, we actually have another Gadgetron device right over here, just in case we need it. But we don't. Now, we cannot go over in here yet. There's apparently... oh, there they are. We have some enemies over here that are just having a grand old time firing at empty space. Now, destroying these enemies doesn't do anything, but it does help give you some more ammunition for your experienced weapon. So we're just going to use a or we'll die. That also works. But did you see how close the Plasma Striker was to being fully upgraded? I know I did.
Well, let's
Gonna
see
take
if
that.
we can get him moving.
Gonna take that. Ow. Really? And there we go. Yeah, so the Plasma Striker is already almost at max level. Well, level 4, I should say. But we have this little thing over here that we can just go ahead and zip on by. And that'll raise a platform for us. Now, while this is great, and this does give us another method of transportation, we're gonna ignore that right now. You may be wondering, why? Why would we do that? Well, because we have a little thing here that is actually... speaking of... we have a little thing here that is, unfortunately, quite difficult, and I really just wanted to go ahead and tackle it now. It is the grind rail. So here we have a big mix of everything that we've already endured. We have to jump over some stuff, we have to whack some bombs out of the way, we have some little shields, and we're even going to have a few hitter switchers that are going to make it a little bit more difficult for us to properly time everything. But they will make it so that we can access different areas of the grind rail. As well as we also have these gigantic trains coming towards us, and if you need... they also kill us in one hit. Love that. If you need a metaphor or something similar to it, think of the bullet station in Sonic Heroes. And if you don't know what that is, bless your soul. I'm so happy for you. I love... Sonic Heroes isn't bad by any means, but when you have to go through the same stage 4 times, that's where it gets a little annoying. But at least it's unique. At least it's not the exact same thing over and over again. So, meh. It's at least something. But Bullet Station was just the only thing I could very quickly identify of that had something very similar to this. Now, unfortunately... oh no, we want that! Ah, sweet goodness. Oh, well. Well, if we go all the way over here, we can actually jump on over. And, again, this is quite a long one. So this is going to be a lot of grind rails, which is why I want to go and handle this first, because this is the part with the most confusing layout. There's going to be switches we gotta hit, there's going to be stuff we gotta avoid, whole 9 yards. And if you're having difficulty with it, you can activate the cheat, which will make the game go slower, which doesn't do anything necessarily. It does slow it down just a little tiny bit, but that's about it. Alright, so those are the 4 circuit breakers that we have to hit. Guess what? We gotta hit the 4 little switches. Great! So once we have 3, then we can go back to that little area, hit the 4th one, and we will be good to go. Can you tell I'm recording live now? I don't know if you can. But if you can, awesome! But yes, thankfully we are able to just kind of memorize what's going on here, and by memorize I mean just kind of see what's going on, use our foresight, and be like, if there's one coming at me right now, if I avoid it, there won't be one later. Look at that, we have brains. Hawack. Yes, that's one of the 4 circuit breakers. Now we're gonna go over yonder. Ooh, Employee of the Month. Oh no! Okay. I wonder who the new Employee of the Month is.
Ratchet, come in. How's it going down there?
Well, it's not going great. I gotta find out who the Employee of the Month is. I gotta send him some flowers. Employee of the Month is a big deal, don't you know?
Copy that. Good luck.
I can't have good luck. I'm waiting to find out who's the Employee of the Month. He was number 1. At least he was. Then he got taken away as prisoner. But still. Still number 1. That's right, it is. So again, there's no checkpoints here, so you really gotta be careful, because if you fall, you gotta restart and hit all the security switches all over again. Now be careful about these little mines here, because they can trip you up with the depth perception. But luckily enough, we have a gold bolt right here. And that is exactly what we were looking for. So we're gonna flop on over right over here. And perfect. Ow. 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 It's okay. It's okay. We're fine. You know. But here's exactly where we wanted to go. Now that we've ridden the grind rail, they really didn't do too good at explaining past tense verbs to me in high school. We have a few options. One, right over here, we have the Gadgetron break room, and the other one takes us all the way back to where we first started, which is great, but we have some special stuff here.
The Map-O-Matic was designed to help galactic explorers discover local items and points of interest.
Sweet. I could really use that.
Okay, so now we have the Map-O-Matic. And this is fantastic. What does this do? Well, this is what I thought happens at the end of the game. When you view the map, it will show you gold bolt locations, card locations, raritanium, your ship, and this is for every single planet. So if you have no idea if you did something right or not, you can absolutely go to the previous planet, activate it, view it, and see how it all is.
Warning, the sheepinator test chamber has been closed due to rampant sheepinating. Enter at your own risk.
That's a
Looks like the blarg tried breaking in and got sheepinated.
a lot of sheep.
Excuse me, fellas.
And we have a pack of cards over here. Okay, let's go ahead and see what it is. Ooh, we got 4 actually. A set complete, hooray! Okay, now we do have a few, so we're gonna go ahead and do Pakataru. Is there any others that we can very quickly solve here? I don't care about the weapons. We got the Omni Wrench. Is there anything that we're only missing 1 card of that isn't the weapons? Because that would be great. It's far. Perfect. Okay. I don't want a sheepinator. Stop asking me if I want a sheepinator. Now, we have a lot of sheep here. What we can do is we can use a pyroster on them. It doesn't do anything. They don't even give us bolts. But it's there. It's right there, in case you really wanted it. In case you just got upset at sheep for some reason and needed to take out your frustrations. I guess. That's the best way I can imagine why you need a sheepinator? I don't know. Maybe you just find it funny to turn big bad enemies into sheep, in which case, hey, good for you. I'm glad you have something that helps you sleep at night. Me, it just hurts my brain. But it's not as bad as the suck cannon, I can tell you that much. The suck cannon was way worse. You could only pick up boxes with, first of all, those had bolts in them. I wanted those. And you could shoot them back out at enemies. Cool. There's nothing I love more than making it harder for me to get bolts. Awesome. Warmonger at level 4. That's exactly what we want. Now we can actually go right on over here. And this is, again, yet another great area for you to start leveling up your weapons if you haven't done it yet. This is a training facility.
Fusion grenade test lab. Initiating death trial.
Death trial.
Now this one is very unique because instead of being, the regular perspective that we have, this is becoming a twin stick shooter actually, where we have to move around with the left thumbstick and aim with the right thumbstick. Now, I would not recommend using the combustor on here. It's just the one that I chose until I run out of ammo or die. That also works. But yes, you can use a bunch of different weapons here in order to level all of them up. The Groovatron also works on them, unfortunately. But we're going to go ahead and do the Glove of Doom, actually, just because that's going to be our best bet. To the right. And the best part is, you can just go ahead and throw them out now, and they will go and find these enemies. Starting right now. You see how great they are? They're very helpful. They just take care of enemies really fast, so you don't have to get close to them. It's also a really great way in order to rack up the raritanium as well as the experience for the... Oh no. What am I doing? I don't think I can shoot them. At least not through the glass. But we unfortunately have quite a lot of enemies here. Now this is one of the areas I actually have a lot of difficulty with. Because there's a lot of enemies that shoot us at a bunch of different areas. Not great, but what are you going to do? We're going to go ahead and summon Mr. Zircon actually, just to make it a little bit easier for us. Again, once you think you're done, you're not. You just got to keep going and make sure that you hit as many of them as possible. And here we go. Did we get them all? I think so. I'd probably have to hit that button. Too bad I'm lazy. Oh, that's a big boy. Don't get near me. You got near me. You got near me, so I had to use the big guns on you. I don't know what you want from me. Wow. Wow. Wow, you took that shot? Really? Wow. You know who's lame? You. You're lame. Okay. Cool. We're just doing that now. Psh. You act like I murdered all of your friends and family. Like, come on. Like they didn't steal the potato salad at 3 in the morning. Whatever. I guess you care about them. I don't know. Gonna fire. Now, don't do this. This is really dumb. Do as I say, not as I do. Plasma Tiger. That's exactly what I was trying to do. I was trying to get that fully leveled up. Love of Doom. Gonna use a Warmonger. Love of Doom leveled up. There's Warmonger. Perfect! That is exactly what I was trying to do. Exactly as planned. Gonna throw these little cute guys out. And don't forget, if the enemy gets too close to you, you can always use your wrench. That's something that I constantly keep forgetting about. It's called Ratchet and Clank, but I keep forgetting that he has a wrench with him. Ooh, there's an update for a game. I wonder if that's going to be a new Let's Play. The Pyrocity Room. Parry the platypus. And here we go. And here we go. Again, this room is perfect for just spamming your lower level items in order to get them as high as possible. It's great. It's like free real estate. As if that's a thing. But you gotta be careful because as soon as we come out over here, there's gonna be a lot of enemies that want our name. And unfortunately, they have our signature. So we have to make sure to pull out the Warmonger in order to take care of them very easily. Now, when I say easily, if you use a lower level weapon, they're gonna take quite a bit of time, unfortunately. So if you're using the Combustor, for instance, and it's still under level 5, you're gonna be here for a while. But thankfully, with using the Warmonger as we did, we were able to actually go through and take care of it as much as possible. Now we can use the Combustor to take care of this tiny enemy. Ow. If it could actually not kill us, that'd be great.
Look at those gears. We should be able to rotate this room.
Oh, we will, don't you worry. But first, we need more ammunition. And we got a lot of Raritanium, which is exactly what I want. That's what I like. Okay, we're going to increase the Agent Awareness. A Terrahedral Packing Matrix allows an additional Agent of Doom to fit inside each grenade. Awesome. Zircon, you're all good. Oh, you got that good. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure. Hollow points. Enemies have larger weak points than the bolt shatter on impact. Awesome. Now we just need 4 more in order to get this gigantic honeycomb done. But you know what to do. Man, that was fun. Oh no, they're coming after us. Hey, look, a gold bolt. I wonder how we'll be able to get over there. If only I knew a way. Don't worry, we will get over there. But first we have to take care of all these enemies. By dying. Dying. It's a lot cheaper than living. Don't quote me on that. I just said that for the funnies. Don't get any ideas now. Oh no, there's a lot of them. Oh, there's a lot of them. Why is there so many? Why are you here, actually? Like, there's not a lot of enemies that you get to... There's not a lot of weapons you get to use here. Like, come on. Like, let's think outside of the box here. Speaking of speaking outside of the box, if we zoop on over here, then we get the gold bolt. Hooray! It's pretty weak. And weak. Okay. Now that we've done that, which we probably weren't supposed to do, but yeah, whatever, they played it there, so I'm gonna do what I can. We're gonna go grinding again. But this is the part where you may die a lot, unfortunately. Again, if you do, it's okay. Just expect it, because we're gonna have quite... there we go. We're gonna have quite a lot of enemies that appear, a lot of robots that respawn, as well as some enemies that are specifically in the sky and not on the ground. So we're gonna have to use the best that we can in order to take care of them. Like the Buzzblades. Okay, and after that, they should be taken care of. But of course, we still haven't finished yet. We still have another room to take care of. So we're actually going to use Mr. Zircon in here, because I'm really good at forgetting that he exists.
Volunteer detected in fusion grenade test lab. Initiating death trial.
Death trial? I love the death trial. That's cheap. If you can't tell, they might have misnamed the rooms. Now, I know I've said this quite a few times. You might die here. Again, that's just kind of how it is. The further you go, the more difficult it's gonna get. I'm gonna throw that out. Oh, great. Okay, so we have quite a bit here. Now, we can try to do the Plasma Strike, and no, we can't. We can do the Warmonger, absolutely. Now again, this one, there's gonna be lots of enemies all around. So if you die, don't feel bad. It's gonna happen. We're just trying to take care of as much as we can right now. Okay, so that didn't work too well. Buzzblades. That should be fine. Because not only does it bounce off the ship, but it also bounces off the little dudes on the side here that we don't even acknowledge, because they're so tiny and minuscule that we don't care about them. We see them how they see themselves. Tiny. Worthless. A waste of space. But that's why we are so big, because we are important, because we said so. Don't let anyone tell you how to see yourself. Because all they are is mean. And a liar, and pathetic, and a lonely life, and mean. And mean, and mean. Okay, so here we have another one where, get this, it's gonna be very difficult. As well as the blasts coming from their things are unfortunately really large. They really level themselves up here, and we died. It's gonna happen. You can't get upset about it. I mean, you totally can, your feelings are valid, but I'm just letting you know, it's gonna happen. You're gonna die a lot. I'm gonna throw that out there, actually, just to take care of all those. Okay, that didn't do a whole lot. Mr. Zircon out here. Buzzblades. And don't forget that there is ammo crates right next to you in case you run out of anything. But again, this is really great for just leveling up your items again. Anytime you get a big chunk of enemies in like a very small area, that's perfect. Don't see it as a downside, see it as a great side. Okay, that didn't do a whole lot, but we got more Buzzblades, so that'll help. In fact, these Buzzblades are almost at level 3. Okay, we got those taken care of. We got these guys still standing for some reason. Combustor, maybe this will do it. Oh yeah, that did it. Ow. Really? You're still living? Come on. Downtown. There we go. Now, ow. Before you go any further, pull out your Plasma Striker and start picking them up. Just pick them up. Make it easy on yourself. Just pick them up. Because at the very least, then we don't have as many things to worry about. Believe me, it helps. And then we're gonna do that. Put one right here. Okay. Now that we are right here, we're gonna use the Warmonger again. And we're gonna miss. We're gonna fire, and we'll miss, and we'll fire, and we'll miss. This went on for several hours. You know how to get there. We're gonna just hop right back there. Buzzblade, doubled up. Okay, so now that we are here, gonna see if we can... So if we just enter ourselves out... Okay, so now we're gonna do that over here too.
More of them.
Okay, because those are the things that really tick us off. So, now that we've done that, let's go over here, see if there's any other enemies. Okay, doesn't look like it, but then again, we didn't really give them time to spawn. Okay, there we go. So yes, that's what you gotta do. You gotta move forward, then go back, then go all the way back, then go all the way forward. You know, do a little cha-cha, hokey pokey. Do the tango. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. But yes, if you wanted ever to drain your ammo like no tomorrow, this is the best place. Oh, we're in the fluffy bunny room. Oh, that's perfect.
Bunny room. Prepare to play with adorable bunny rabbits.
That doesn't sound so bad.
Correction. The fluffy bunny room has been relocated to Sector 12, initiating death and dismemberment protocol.
Of course.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and pull this out. Go ahead and pull out the Mr. Zircon. And you know that we gotta pull out the Buzzblades. With all of this together, you should not have difficulty here. Hopefully. But this is the only training room where we actually get to move around and not have to worry about any of it. Oh, that's a lot. Man, I'm really good at running out of ammo at the worst possible time. Now, make sure to be aware of your surroundings. You don't want to backflip to avoid an attack and then fall to your death. That's the bad thing. Don't do that. Just make sure to keep pulling out Mr. Zircon, because he will help you very slowly. In fact, it's honestly best to just kind of like back yourself into the room after a bit of time. Oh, never mind. There's a lot of them. Okay. You know what? Maybe this was not the best idea, and we ran out of ammo. That's fun. Mr. Zircon, why not? Pyrociter, sure, let's use the thing that I don't like. It's something. Now, if you have the Sheepinator, it is good here because it only works on small enemies. So you would be able to turn all these bots into sheep. If you try to use the Sheepinator on a boss, good luck. My hopes are with you, because you're not gonna get far. Let's use a Groovitron. Hey, look, it's at level 2. Isn't that great? Just gonna... Don't mind me, boys. Ah! Groovitron! They never knew what hit him. Okay, we're running out of ammo, so it's time for the Pixelizer. Just to really make things speed up a little bit for us.
Test complete. Thank you for participating in the Gadgetron weapon test. Your 10% off coupon will be mailed to your home address within 5 to 7 years.
Oh boy.
Now that that nightmare is over, let's find that hoverboard course. We have to be close to it now.
We sure are. Let's not. So, next episode we are going to have a little chat. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you all next time. Goodbye, all my city bears.